Tark Youssef with COVID-19 Ventilator Incorporated. We are a nonprofit, and our only goal is to make emergency ventilators for hospital use, specifically for COVID-19 patients. The reality of the problem that the U.S. is about to face is that we need 1 million ventilators in this country in coming weeks. Right now, at max production capacity, max output, we will have maybe 200,000 at that point. So we're going to have an 800,000 ventilator shortage. So when people talk about making 10 or 15,000, that's really nothing. So our goal was to come up with something cost-effective, quick to manufacture, and that really checks off all the boxes and does everything that's needed to do to help doctors treat COVID-19 patients. And so we came up with this very simple system. It was developed in line with respiratory therapists and pulmonologists. With their blessing, we created a pretty excellent, simple system. From an emergency ventilator perspective, it's very sophisticated. From a $10,000 ventilator perspective, this is very, very basic. But the point isn't to be a $10,000 ventilator, it's to solve our immediate crisis problem. If you have a nice $10,000 ventilator, please use it. So this uses a bag valve mask or an ambu bag. It's in every hospital. Every hospital has these with every bed. It's a $10 item, very accessible, and it is essentially an FDA approved sterile item. So by using this, our device really never comes in contact with the patient, and we're reducing all the issues that come along with that. The only part that we have is this sensor, which is actually a throwaway part, so the doctor would be able to unclip it, disconnect the wire, and just toss the whole assembly out and start fresh. So it's a pretty elegant, quick solution to a very serious problem. One of the big features of this item is because it has the sensor, it's incredibly responsive. It's able to respond to the patient's needs and automatically in real time, react to changes in the breathing pattern, changes in pressure, changes in volume. All of that happens instantaneously, and so it really does solve most of the issues that COVID-19 first responders and doctors are looking for. And it was designed that way on purpose to be really full-featured for COVID patients. This is built with a high-density polyethylene, which is readily available, very easy to work with. We have a very elegant design. This whole box actually comes together in probably 10 to 20 minutes. It's extremely quick to assemble. It's a very elegant solution. Even the shaft, pulleys, everything is milled so that we can address supply chain issues that are becoming a pretty serious reality right now. It's even designed so that the motor inside here can be switched with any other model with no impact on how it's produced. So it's pretty elegant. Because it has a full digital control, everything can be adjusted and tuned. So if we find that in actual use it's not quite doing what it needs to do, it can be updated very easily, very quickly. This item was designed to cost $1,000 to produce. It's designed to be very economical, and our goal in our facility here is to produce 1,000 of these a week. Additionally, since we're a nonprofit, we're also open sourcing the design so anyone can make it. And we're also going to work with other manufacturers to hopefully produce similar volumes across the country. The goal being that we want these in people's hands. We want hospitals getting these. We are going through the full FDA approval process. So we want people to have these. We want people to use them. And our goal is to solve our immediate problem with this device. So what you might be wondering is, how can I help? What can I do? You can go to covid19ventilator.org, share that site, talk with people about it. There is a button there to donate money. At $1,000, you give $1,000, you've pretty much guaranteed that you've saved a life. That's pretty amazing these days. So go on there, share the link. If you can afford to, give some money and help us, solve this problem as efficiently as we can.